Today was an exciting day for you. It was a day of the Hero Expo. It was a day where everyone can dress up as their favorite hero and go to conventions to meet the #1 heroes. Now, Midoriya didn't know about it, seeing you thought it was embarrassing, especially since you were going to dress up as him. As corny as it sounded, you admired him, so what better superhero to dress up than your very own partner? These past 2 years he had come so far, and you wanted to respect him, so you decided to keep it a secret so people wouldn't make fun of him. Currently everyone was out, meaning that the building was alone, and no one would be here to see you in your cosplay. Walking out, you looked both ways and saw the hallway was empty. Quickly, you walked out and ran over to the elevator, getting inside before pressing the button for the bottom main floor. Oh, it's a good thing everyone was gone, or else I wouldn't hear the end of it, especially from Mina and Bakugo. Fixing your wig, you looked into the reflection of the elevator doors and smiled, feeling happy that you decided to dress up as Midoriya. Huh, he's my hero, and who better than him, you thought happily, waiting to see everyone else's cosplay and the pro heroes that would be there. Your phone then went off. It was a message from Midoriya.
Hey babe, I just finished practice with All Might. I was wondering if you'd like to get something to eat together.
When you read the text, it made you feel all bubbly inside, but it made you upset since you had to lie to him. Who knew you'd be seeing him so soon? As doors opened, you saw a piece of green hair, and it belonged to none other than, well, your broccoli. He looked at you up and down, confused as to what was going on. You can tell there was a light color of pink creeping up on his cheeks, which to you it seemed like he was embarrassed. You just looked at him and he looked at you with no words being said to each other. Until he finally broke the silence.
Traveler? What's going on?
He asked, and in your mind you wished you had Hagakure's invisibility right now just to get out of this situation.
I can explain.
He motioned you to continue, and you stepped out of the elevator.
The reason I'm dressed up as you is, because, I'm going to the Hero Expo convention and wanted to cosplay as my favorite hero.
He began blushing immensely, hearing your explanation, which you started panicking.
I'm sorry. I'll go take it off if you want me to. I never meant to make you feel embarrassed. I'm so sorry, Izuku.
Midoriya began chuckling lightly at your reaction.
I think you look adorable in my hero costume.
His words now made you blush in return as you moved some piece of hair out of your face.
Really?
He nodded, smiling.
It means a lot that you decided to dress up as me when you could have gone with your favorite hero, who you've been admiring since you were little.
You're the person who has helped me a lot and has done so many great things. I see that as a hero better to me than someone who is only focusing on glam and commercials. You stepped forward and pecked his cheek softly.
You're my hero, Broccoli.
This made him happy. He thought he was so lucky to have someone like you, and seeing you in his costume was important to him, as cheesy and ridiculous as it sounded. It meant the world to him that you saw him as your hero.
If it's alright with you, can I accompany you to the expo?
You don't have to if you don't want to, Izuku. He shook his head.
I really want to go with you, and I want to get some new things for my room. And, well, I can't pass up that opportunity to be there together with you. Yeah?
You smiled happily, nodding and walking together to the expo. Even if you thought you were a nerd to him, You'll always be his cute nerd, no matter what. You were bored out of your mind as you waited for Kirishima to come back from taking a shower. It was Saturday morning, which meant you had the day off from school and wanted to just be lazy and lie down on his bed. You groaned internally, feeling the loneliness getting to you. So you began looking around and started punching the bag he had held up in his dorm. It was squishy, but a bit hard as well. You saw the marks and scratches that it had when he used his work, sometimes. Watching him work out was quite entertaining to you. In saying that, you noticed how the different kinds of workouts he did to stay in shape and pretty much how strong he had gotten these couple of weeks. It was amazing to be a guy and building muscles so quickly you were jealous. Oh, how long does it take to shower, babe? Your eyes then flickered to the box that was on the ground. It was from his hero costume. Seeing he wasn't coming back soon, you decided to peek in and take it out. Every single piece of his upgraded suit was there. It was pretty cool. He won't mind, you thought, smiling to yourself, and began taking some of your clothes off and putting his costume on.
This thing weighs so much,
you whined, but kept putting it on. After you were done, you looked into the mirror. You thought to yourself you looked pretty good in it.
Huh, I'd be a good Kirishima,
you said, speaking in a manly voice. You began to do some of his trademark moves, moving your arms and your body, also creating small sound effects while trying to be like him. Your hands started moving up in the air, shadow boxing as well, and creating even more sounds as if you were in the middle of a battle.
Hey, babe?
Kirishima spoke as he exited from the shower. He stopped in his tracks and watched the scene unfold in front of him. He couldn't stop thinking how it was the cutest thing he had ever seen you do. He had to admit the costume did look really good on you too. You turned around and smiled cheekily at him.
What do you think?
You asked, doing his trademark pose.
You look so manly,
he exclaimed, smiling from ear to ear at your dorkiness.
I think you might even make a better Red Riot than I would.
You shook your head and chuckled. That's not possible. I think you're the best Red Riot there ever is. He blushed at your compliment and walked over to you, placing his hands on your waist.
You're so cute, babe.
You pick out great hero costumes. He chuckled at your answer and kissed your forehead gently.
I'll let you wear my costume more often.